All right, welcome everybody. I'm happy to share this with everyone. Something I've never actually seen ever. This is actually my first time ever seeing a two-door G-Wagon. Soak that up. All the carbon accessories that come with it. AMG G36. So, from what I heard, this came from Alemania. So it still even has the elongated license plate area. I think it's still in KM. Writing it up in here for you guys. I love the interior. All the wood grain. I'm telling you, carbon everywhere. Let's lift it up and check under it. Alright, so quick update on the G-Wag. So far, I have this drag shaft out. Let me take the light out. I got this drag shaft out that goes all the way back here, which is really fun because it's little bolts and nuts that hold right through. And if you notice, you even have to leave the bolts back there just because you can only squeeze out the nuts. Now, also I have the CV axle that I guess joins from the tranny to the transfer case back there. I have the side that goes to the tranny loose. Sorry for too much light. But I have that boot loose. Left that one on because that one's gonna stay there regardless. Only this is gonna have to come down. I fought and was looking to take off the converter bolts, you'd assume, through where the starter goes through. Yep, I was completely wrong. Here, on the actual oil pan of the motor, you see there's this little door right there, you can see. And that's actually where all the converter bolts are, which is very, very convenient. I love it. It was amazing. So that's kind of where I'm at for right now. Hopefully I can have this whole trans down in the next maybe 30 minutes or so. Give you an update on that. Oh, and while I was down here, actually, it's funny, I was looking at the header. If you look right there, I wanted to ask people this. If anybody could give me an answer to this, it would be amazing. So you have the header right there. Goes through down the passenger side. You have the exhaust comes down right here, double. Cool. You have like a resonator. You have a resonator right there. It goes. Then it shoots up a muffler. I would assume that's a muffler. I don't think that's a cat. Wouldn't make sense. It's a muffler. It keeps on going. It loops down. It follows all into this muffler, which then gives you a side exit right next to it on the driver's side. So, I mean, if anybody could give me a realistic answer on why Mercedes did that, I mean, you could have just made a downpipe and right here to the passenger side. And one, it would have probably sounded 10 times more badass, but I mean, it would have been a lot more less trouble than to having to loop it all the way around, literally around the backside of the truck and back this way to a muffler. So after all the fight, the exit's right there. Yep, 8 hours total in reality. If you really want to kind of think about it. 8 hours I took to take the transmission out of this guy. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say, like, I am not the best Mercedes mechanic. I'm not. But on top of that, I mean, I know my way around Mercedes, but it's a G-Wag I've never dealt with before. And when I say it fought, here's the outcome. Flywheel, of course, 6 converter bolts. It's just the space. I ended up having to take off the rest of that axle back there. Yeah, a lot of small stuff that I really didn't think were gonna get in my way really got in my way, and I guess I know for next time not to underestimate it. So stay tuned. We are rebuilding this transmission. The only reason why we did take it out was because this transmission doesn't have reverse. So take it apart, freshen up all the clutches and all the other stuff too at the same time, but also see what's going on with reverse that it doesn't work. We'll fix it, get it all refurbished, and it'll be back in there. So stay tuned. It's been a long time since I've been on YouTube. I mean, I had my page hacked a long time ago. I did have a lot of videos, and I mean, I wasn't gonna fight for it. My career is doing this. It's not really YouTube. But if I can start doing this again and start actually giving you guys videos and showing you guys on an everyday basis what is it I go through here and all the cool cars that I get to fix, I mean, I will. This is something rare nobody really sees. I mean, just the fact that we have a 2-door G-Wag, I mean, really can't get mad about that. But I do have a lot of stuff to do today, Saturday, so it's about 3 o'clock here at the shop, so I will be closing up soon. Time to go home. Everybody have a great weekend. Till next time. I so felt like that was such a bad outro, so I'm gonna pull off a Life Apollos. Bye.